the indictment is crafted to serve a goal of putting this man out of the election. They want to take him down by any means.
So when you say crafted, do you think that none of those documents were classified?
Whether they are or not, he has the power to declassify them. Now, they're making a second category.
Not as a former president, you can't declassify when you're not
declassified them when he was president.
How? With a magic Harry Potter
That's
wand?
all he needs to do. It's been confirmed. All he needs to say is declassified. When you're president, you can declassify like that by saying so.
Wait.
You don't need to
What good would our president be?
That's not true.
That's very true. That's
true.
very true.
If our president didn't have any authority, what good would our president be?
The Atomic Agency, their nuclear documents. That's number one. But number two,
that's what they're getting him
But number
on.
two, 1 second.
Supposed
I just want to
defense
ask anybody that wants to answer. I just want to ask.
No.
In the indictment, allegedly, he has a right to defend himself.
Yes.
Allegedly, it says that there is an audio tape from July 2021. He was not president anymore. He was down at the club down there in Bedminster. He was talking to an author who was there. I guess he's writing a book about Mark Meadows and was interviewing Trump. It's recorded.
Yeah.
Trump knew he was being recorded.
He gets infiltrated.
He was
a lot,
holding a classified. He was holding a document, and Trump on tape, according to the indictment, said, "I want to show you this, but it's classified. I should have declassified it, but I didn't." So he's holding a classified document. By his words, that's not declassified.
Have you heard the tape? Have you heard the
They
tape?
didn't show it.
But it's against.
I
the law.
haven't heard the tape.
But I'm asking. It's against
I haven't
the
heard
law
the tape,
for-
so I'm
he
not
didn't-
going to speak to
he's
that.
a- He's a former president. He doesn't have the right to have classified information. So,
Do you love this country?
Yeah.
Our
love
country
this
is being destroyed on purpose by someone who's a closet
but
communist.
does that mean if he committed a
That
crime,
means
then he should
we're
get
on the
off?
edge of civil war.
Tell me
So
about
we
that.
better get this country
Oh,
back
wait.
on track.
Forget Trump
Because
for a
we're being
second.
destroyed
Tell me
right
about
now.
that. Why do you think we're on the brink of civil war?
Because our economy is being driven into the dirt. We have no energy independence. The borders are open. We are being destroyed on purpose by globalist forces that control Joe Biden. China controls Joe Biden. Foreign interests control him. The 1031 just came out today, where Hunter talked to someone who's doing a deal with.
Say that again?
The 1031. It's an FBI document. Came out today, and they were talking about how there's a witness that has recordings of talking to Hunter. Joe Biden received $5 million.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I hear a bit of a double standard here.
Okay,
Wait.
hit me.
So you just believe, and by the way, I think Hunter Biden should.
Did I read
one
it
second,
myself?
One second. I think Hunter Biden should be indicted. So we agree.
All right.
I think Hillary should have been indicted. So we agree.
Now we talk.
Now, you just believe what you're saying.
Yeah.
Something came out today. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
They haven't provided the evidence yet.
Yeah.
You just believe that, but when it's flipped around and there's an indictment that comes.
Okay,
Wait.
I'm supposed to get
Let
the
me finish.
FBI document
Let me
in my
finish.
hands.
No, I'm just
I'm supposed
asking.
to read it
Let me
myself,
finish.
or it don't
Let me
matter.
finish. You believe, just because you think Biden is Lucifer, you believe this evidence against Hunter. However, with the indictment, you're saying cockamamie. I don't need to read it. It's all planted.
Look, I need if there's recordings, I'd like to hear those tapes.
Yes,
You will.
I
in the
would
case.
like.
Yeah.
Well,
we would like to hear them.
I would like to hear them.
So let me ask you:
Okay.
if during the
I know what you're after.
if during the criminal case, if they have a tape, if they have a tape which is authenticated, that they authenticate that this is Donald Trump, and he's on tape saying, "I want to show you this, but it's classified,
and
I can't declassify it," which means he had documents.
It's an admission of not being able to.
Which means he
It's
had
not
classified documents.
Yeah.
Which legally, whether you agree with the law or not, he's not entitled to have them as a former president.
Yeah.
Do you think he should not be prosecuted, even though that would be a crime, because these other people
Well,
weren't?
that would be evidence of something he did wrong. I don't think Donald Trump is an infallible creature.
Okay.
I'm not so Donald Trump that I don't think he, as a human being, can do something. We can all do something wrong. That would be not good.
Right.
Not good. That would be evidence of something that's a crime. But do I think that you can take things that are innocuous and shape them in such a way that they build the basis of a case that is supposedly criminal? That the only reason it's criminal is because they've decided to prosecute. That is very important. Why have they decided to prosecute? LBJ had his chief of staff retain classified documents. It's happened over and over again, and they have not.
Let me ask you a question.
Well, let me finish what I'm trying to say.
Go ahead.
It's happened over and over again in previous administrations, and it has not been prosecuted. So you have to ask yourself, why are these things? There's all kinds of things that are legitimate, textbook, literally on the books crimes that don't get prosecuted. Why? Because there is a will to take this man out.
So like for the next 6 years.
Yeah, now it's this is the most serious.
Why Trump didn't go after Clinton when he was the president of the United States? He could have.
He could have.
He could have.
I bet he regrets it now. I bet he regrets it now.
For what she did.
You're talking about Bill or Hillary?
Hillary.
Retaining classified documents.
I think she should be
He
indicted.
don't go
We
after her
agree.
because he was a good man.
this
You don't
is
want you don't want nobody to kill
She
no one.
retained classified documents on her server, and she
He coulda.
smashed Blackberries.
He coulda.
Okay.
That is not
I'm with you. Hold
okay.
on, but wait.
But
So
you
let me-
agree with that, so
see,
we
I
agree on
So
that.
let me. But one second.
You see, the
Let
point,
me ask you.
the
Let me
point
ask
is
you.
here one thing. You treat one person on one thing, it's somebody
There-
else.
we have a
to throw away.
two-tier justice
It's
system,
not
and that's the
just-
problem.
But by this standard, correct me if I'm wrong. By this standard, if any Republican or any Democrat going forward commits crimes, it sounds like you're saying they shouldn't be prosecuted because these other people weren't
No,
prosecuted.
I'm telling you, Democrats get away with murder over and over and over again. Crossfire Hurricane. Where's the jail terms? Do you realize that's treason, motherfucker? It's treason. And they get away with murder. We gotta, on the Republican side, we have a mountain of smoking guns up to the sky, and it doesn't matter because no one will prosecute a Democrat. You got away with murder on your side.
Obama killed that
We need a
one kid.
convention
right?
of states.
You're saying Obama killed a kid?
Yeah, he killed what was his name? Believe Malaki or whatever his name was.
Oh, yeah.
So can I ask you?
This shot on the
What do
jail
you,
is
what do
gonna
you
be the
think?
worst.
I'm just curious because
This
Trump
guy is
hasn't really
unbelievable. I'm telling you.
explained it. Why do you think he?
I don't
Why do you
understand
think
why
he
they
kept all
impeach
of
him.
this?
Yeah.
Because before he was subpoenaed in May 2022, the
If I
National
were him,
Archives,
I wouldn't. If I were him, I
No, but I'm
wouldn't. But
just
all
curious.
presidents do.
No,
Obama.
no, they don't
Obama had
all.
all kinds of documents.
But
Are you
he-
kidding
no, no,
me?
but
Even
he-
Mike Pence.
Yeah, but there's a difference.
Even Mike Pence.
There's a
had it.
difference. Obama, who I'm also not a fan of,
Yeah.
he coordinated with the National Archives.
That's what he was doing when they raided Mar-a-Lago.
No,
Yes, sir. He was talking to
The
Nara.
National Archives were,
They-
To answer
the
your point
National
about the
Archives,
Jews thing,
the
he's
National
got a-
Archives were trying to get it back for over a year. Trump returned 15 boxes, but had not
Okay,
returned
but that's
all
a
of them.
process that's happening.
But we're not
So it
talking-
didn't all happen
We're
like
not-
that.
We're not talking about documents that were like the pool design. We're talking about classified documents about defense programs.
All
You
right,
can't just-
yes, those
you
are
can't
important
just- you
documents.
can't
Joe
just-
Biden. What's going on with Joe Biden? What's going on with
I keep hearing that.
Oh, okay,
Let's say.
He gets away with
Let's
murder.
say exactly.
Well, one
So he
second.
goes away with
Come over
everything.
here.
So
Come
one
over
thing
here.
is for sure.
So
Trump
you don't think
2024,
if Trump
we
committed a
know
crime,
very
he should be
well that all
prosecuted?
what goes on, all what Trump is
We're holding that
going
standard.
through is
Everyone
just
should be
political
prosecuted.
motivated.
So,
I want to ask you one simple
If
question.
Trump is one second.
Okay,
if,
I'll
Trump,
answer you.
if Trump is indicted for Georgia, we don't know
Yeah.
yet. Let's say he's indicted there.
That is
let's
such
say
a
he's,
joke.
Let's
said
say he's
obviously
in,
This is the
Trump
most serious one.
2020.
The federal one is more
But do you
serious.
think Trump being on the phone in
wait,
Georgia
have you-
saying, "Get me 11,000 whatever votes"?
No,
it's fine.
I think that means find me votes that
Exactly.
are mine.
Right.
Anyway,
Did you even
all know
see
it's politically
the
motivated.
documentary
It's
that
just
showed all the ballot box stuffing going on? Basically, you can take a city, right? You can buy all the cell phone data in a certain window. You can see who was there. Everybody's got their phone on them. Right now, I got my phone on me, right here. There's a record that in 20 years, they can buy the data all around here, and they could say, you were here, and you were here, and you were here. That's how they found all the people that stuffed the ballot
Okay,
boxes.
that's fine.
They solved a murder to prove it.
But let me ask
2,000
you,
mules, check
any
it
of you
out.
standing here,
Yeah,
what could this man do, if anything,
okay.
that would make you say, you know what, I like the guy, but this is too far.
I-
I'm not going to support him.
Taking a machine gun, shooting a crowd of people, point blank in
So
the
your,
head,
your line
murdering.
is murder. Your line is murder. Murder.
That's
Murder.
Of course, and then it's going to lead you into a thing where he's going to say Trump murdered someone. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, there you go.
Oh, wait, no. We're airing this whole thing. We're not editing.
He's going to get into a terrorist that he whacked.
No,
He's
no,
going
no.
to say he's a murderer. He killed terrorists.
We're not editing this. We're going to air it in full.
And so
never
the
said
thing
you
is,
were
that people
editing it.
should be
You're just leading
suffered for
him.
what they've been doing to this guy since
Yeah,
the
no, you're
first
right.
day.
Yeah, he's totally
Since
leading
the
here.
first day before even becoming president of the United States. I mean, that's why people are mad. You know,
I mean, I gave him that I have.
But
a line.
what I'm curious
I'm not
about,
get- I'm
what
not-
I'm curious
I'm not
about,
I think everyone
I'm not
has that
guessing
same line.
people
It's like a common
who
sense
wants to
line.
put him in jail. What did this man do to them?
Any
They
moral
deserve this.
person has
Yeah.
a line.
What he did?
but what I'm curious about, back in the day, like let's say the 90s, 2000s, the Republican Party was very big on national security. I think they still are. They say national security, we need a big military budget.
We need a border,
Right.
like a country
But
with borders.
but with national security, forget Trump for a second.
Okay.
If any former president has national security documents that are in boxes in a bathroom that people go in, just coming
or
into.
in a garage by a Corvette,
Okay, that's
maybe.
fine. That's fine.
Or
But
you
wait,
know, or in your library in suburban Chicago,
wait,
like Obama.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
But if any president has documents that people that come and go through a busy club and hotel, isn't that a risk to national security?
Yes, it
I
is.
agree.
Yeah, it
should
is.
should sensitive documents be housed securely? Yes, but it is a fact that all kinds of presidents have documents on
did
them,
it.
and none of them has been
Not
not like this, right? Not like this.
Do you
Why?
have
'Cause
evidence?
it's
Do you
Trump.
have evidence that Biden had nuclear programs of other countries?
Biden-
they had it. We don't know
Biden
yet.
has
We don't
10
know yet.
times the
They didn't have it
documents
They're not even
that
talking
Donald
about
Trump has
Based
all
on
over the
what?
place,
Where'd
and
you
they're
hear
not
that?
doing anything
They
to
do
him.
nothing.
How do you know he had 10 times that? Where did you hear that?
All over the media. Oh, then you're going to go, none of the media, because
I've
my
ne-
media is biased, only your media,
I'm
only
asking
CNN.
you where you heard
Those
it.
are
I didn't hear
facts.
that.
Those are
No, but I'm
facts of the
asking you
minute.
where you heard that Biden had 10 times the
In,
documents.
in news reports, they were found in multiple locations. They were found at an office.
But that
and-
doesn't mean he had 10 times the documents.
he had. The number is like 70.
It doesn't really
You know
matter
Trump
the
had- you know
quantity.
Trump had
it's
hundreds
how
of
they
documents,
were taken care of.
In Mar-a-Lago.
In Mar-a-Lago that were known about and that were under lock and key.
Okay.